It is real. It does need to end. But what is the motivation here? By trying to suggest that most of the trauma is created by a lack of aid, that is a human-induced famine, they're trying to suggest that all the problems in Gaza are the result of Israeli actions rather than stemming from a war that Hamas deliberately continues to prosecute.
That's right. Look, let's recall there was a ceasefire on October 6th. On October 7th, Hamas terrorists invaded Israel, slaughtered 1,200 people, committed horrific atrocities, and took some 250 hostages, 50 of whom have never returned. We hope 20 are still alive, maybe more, and they are being tortured. All of this can end. All of this can end now if Hamas releases the hostages, lays down their arms. The war is going on because Hamas continues to attack Israel. Just 2 days ago, they slaughtered innocent people. 6 people were slaughtered at a bus stop in Jerusalem, including a rabbi, and they seriously wounded some 12 others. This was something that Hamas took credit for. So the war could end. Israel is not trying to harm the population. They're trying to root out Hamas, which is not only attacking Israel, it also subjugates, oppresses, and destroys the future of the Palestinian people themselves.
So what is the impact then of reports like this famine one and, as you say, a doctored report effectively? It plays into the international media. Does it actually help to extend the conflict by forcing all the pressure onto Israel and none onto Hamas?
Well, look, it echoes Hamas propaganda, part of which is indeed to justify all of Hamas's actions. And it's part of a larger narrative that portrays Israel as evil. Israel is accused of being, in its essence, an apartheid report when it responds to tens of thousands of terrorists on their border. This isn't, when France killed dozens of jihadi terrorists in Africa, in Mali, thousands of miles away, who had nothing to do with France. That's not the case with Israel. Israel has these terrorists right on their border. It's right across the street from Israeli towns and villages, all of them within rocket fire. So Israel is obliged to root out the terrorists. These reports are designed to portray Israel as evil. And let's be clear, the reason that we've seen a tidal wave of anti-Semitism, anti-Jewish hatred, whether it's from Sydney and Melbourne or in Ottawa, Montreal, Toronto, New York, London, Paris, around the world, anti-Jewish attacks, synagogues being firebombed, is a direct result of this hatred that is being whipped up by these false reports whose purpose is to demonize Israel and, by implication, those who support it, including Jews worldwide.
Hillel Neuer, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
That's Hillel Neuer, who's the Executive Director of UN Watch, speaking to us via Zoom from Geneva.